Next, let's look at a new feature called Enhanced Results, which basically makes it easier than ever for you to visualize your results as you're working with your data. So here, let's say as part of our vendor management program, I get a data extract on a monthly basis from my vendor master table, and I want to go and quickly compare them and identify any potential changes, additions, or deletions. So I can use my compare command here, pass it my tables, say that I want to look at all of my fields. And here, instead of pushing it into a table, I'm just going to push it into my screen. Now, on top of the tabular view that we used to get, we also get these visualizations. So I can, and through a more interactive interface, explore my data. So at the top here, we're taking a look at our compare counts, quickly seeing between all the differences that we've noticed, what portion is it changes, which portion is deleted vendors, and what portion is new vendors being added. I can quickly change this view and kind of see that in my overall data set, the amount of differences and changes is very small, which is good, I guess. When we look at the bottom here, we're actually looking at all the fields and the volume of changes that have been identified in them. And then on the right-hand side, of course, my tabular data. Now, I personally prefer to change my layout and get more of my table in the visible area. I also would like to change this graph. I prefer looking at it through a donut. So just quickly adjusting it according to my preferences. And now I can interact here. Let's say if I want to look at all the changes in my vendor address, quick filtering on my table, and having all the changes pop up by having them highlighted in red just makes it visually easier to interact and identify what I'm looking for. Or for example, if I want to narrow my view down to the number of records of new vendors or the records that have been deleted. So really, as you can see, just a simplified, interactive visual interface for me to explore and dig into my data. And these enhanced results, you have access to them, of course, as you saw when you run the compare command, as well as the classify, the stratify, and the aging commands.